What's up, everyone? It is Jason Jani, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you the most impressive piece of equipment, gear, or thing that I saw at the 2021 DJ Times Expo in Atlantic City, New Jersey at the Hard Rock Hotel. Now, this year, the showroom and the show in general was a little bit different than the years in the past. Obviously, last year, the show didn't happen as a result of all the things surrounding COVID. This year, the show was scaled down a little bit, but there was an impressive presence on the showroom floor from manufacturers and vendors with a ton of gear. Now, it maybe wasn't as packed as years in the past, but it was still a pretty awesome show floor to walk around. As a matter of fact, I was a bit surprised on how many people were at the show this year, considering how this new version of COVID is entering our space again at this point in time, at this point in the year. Anyway, there was a number of people that had really, really nice booths and some really, really cool stuff. And I will be featuring a lot of equipment that I've been able to kind of review or just get information on here on the channel. But in this video, I want to share with you the piece of equipment that I think literally spun my mind and I think is the game changer. So if I was to give any manufacturer, any piece of equipment, a gold star and a trophy, it would be this one, because it was the buzz of the show and it was something that I was completely mind blown on. And this award goes to the team at RCF for their new super compact system that they are bringing to the market. Now, it's not available yet, and I'm going to go kind of through the information I was able to find and dig up on this speaker system, but I just want to kind of set the tone. We went into the RCF room where they are demoing all their speakers. I walked in, there's a DJ playing, lighting and everything going on. And this room was insane. It was so loud, and I'm like, what speakers are on? What speakers are on? Justin from RCF is like, oh, that's our new system right there. And I'm like, oh, wow, wait, which one? And he showed me the box, and he showed me this super compact, super powerful new system that they are bringing to market. And I literally, my jaw dropped and hit the floor. I was so insanely mind bent on the system. And when I say impressed, I mean, it's really not something that happens quite often with me and gear in general. This system in general didn't just blow my mind, it literally dropped my jaw. I was so incredibly impressed by what was coming out of these two boxes, the power, the clarity of the sound, and just the flexibility. So I think that these boxes are going to shift the landscape of how speaker design and sound design happens in the private event space, and in a lot of spaces for that matter, because they are little beasts. So let me take you over to my screen. Let me show you what RCF has on these speakers. So here they are. That's it. The TT5150a professional active speaker, accompanied with the TT808-as professional active subwoofer. Now, this box can be used a lot of different ways, but that is all it is. And you might say, well, how big is that, Jason? Well, you see it here on a speaker stand, and that's representative of what it looks like if it was used. The 515A, that's what it would look like on a speaker stand. Here it is with the sub that can be used horizontal or vertical, and it is an insanely powerful system for what it is. As a matter of fact, it's a 2,000 watt speaker that can fit in the palm of your hand, and that's the size of it, just so you can get an idea in terms of scale. This speaker was an absolute, like a beast. I can't even process how the sound that was coming out of this box. I mean, small array speakers have come a very long way in our industry over the past couple of years, but this speaker, it was a full and immersive style sound that, I mean, it was like a 100 by 70 degree pattern. There's just a lot with it. So this is they're calling it a little box with superpowers, and I would say that that's what this is. I mean, here's some of the inputs and outputs for the box. All of the new RCF stuff has this new software kind of package with it, and that is the RDNet network management software. So like you can fine tune the sound and link things together and do all of that using this software platform that is really, really powerful. The speaker has a pretty balanced DSP that kind of like connects it to whatever you're using it with. And if you feel that the 808 sub is not enough, you can put it with other subs and you can kind of link things together and rebalance the sound. And I gotta say, this speaker blew my mind. So it's built for everyday use, and that's what they're saying on their website, but you can use it a lot of different ways, from hanging them to, using them on pole mounts or speaker stands. You can really put the speaker anywhere because it's so small. This little sound system is loaded, and there's some, if you want to get all the tech specs on this system, you can jump into the RCF website. I'm going to include a link in the description field below, and it gives you an idea of, information if you're looking for like the granular stats, which I'm not going to give you in this video. I just couldn't process the sound that was coming out of these two little boxes. I mean, if you look at how they can be mounted, I just think it's super cool. Why I think it's a game changer is because it's a super, super small system with a ton of power and clarity. I was incredibly impressed by the volume that came out of these boxes and how it was a full sound. You had highs, you had lows, and you could hear the mids, and they seemed incredibly accurate at high volume. And I think that's why this speaker is a win. Speakers like this, there are a number of small, compact, powerful systems. Speakers like this, in my view, have a place in our industry for people that want to have more discreet style setups, meaning like you're using DJ furniture or a DJ booth, and you don't want like your system on site at someone's private event to look like an EDC stage. These speakers could be hidden and tucked and put around elements in a room. You can disperse them around the room, and I think they have a place that doesn't take up a ton of space. It doesn't take up, real estate in a room, and it visually looks pretty sleek because it is literally a box that is this big. Insane. Anyway, this right here is the RCF speaker system, the 515A and the 808-as, that completely blew my mind at the DJ Times Expo, and I wanted to share it with you guys right here on the channel. So I wasn't aware of this speaker system until I walked into that demo room, and chances are, if you are watching this and you weren't at DJ Times, you are not aware of this speaker system. Now, I want to drop the pricing information on these speakers because I think that's a big part of this equation for a lot of people. And from what I was told, the map on these speakers is going to be about $3,500 per side. So the speaker system in and of itself will land to you approximately at $7,000. And you will have to pay for covers or cases, and I would highly recommend cases if you're going to do anything with speakers, to keep them fresh indefinitely. So there is some additional cost that you might have to incur to keep them safe, but I think this speaker gives you not just a quality sound product, I think it gives you flexibility. I think visually it looks awesome, so it's a win-win-win all the way around, and it is the thing that buzzed me the most at the DJ Times Expo this year. If you're not familiar with the speaker, be on the lookout for it because they are bringing it to market very, very soon. I'm going to include in the description field below a link to the page on the RCF website so that you can do all the tech specs and see where the SPL is and all the different, things that go on surrounding the speaker if you are an audiophile and you are looking to kind of get the granular details on this speaker. But it blew my mind. It sounded insane. And man, I wanted to share it with you guys. Anyway, one last thing. I'm not being paid by RCF in any way, shape, or form to feature this or to tell you about this speaker. This is not an affiliate thing. I'm not endorsed by them. I do use RCF. I do own a ton of speakers, and all of which have their own applications. I think this is a game changer in the private event space for its size, its power, and its look. And that's what this video is all about. It's about sharing information. There's no affiliate links associated with this channel and this speaker. And man, I just want to put it on your radar because it is going to shift the way people are doing sound at events when it comes to market, and it's coming to market very soon. So that's the speaker. That's my call out. That's my gold star, my trophy award winner of the actual DJ Times Expo. And I hope you enjoyed this footage and, of course, this video. Anyway, be on the lookout for this speaker. If you have any questions, comments, or whatever, throw it in the comments down below. Make sure you thumbs up this video and share it with a friend that could benefit from it. If you're new here and you're not supporting the channel with a subscription, I'd love to invite you to do so. My name is Jason Jani. I'm dripping content here quite often, hoping to boost up the entertainment industry. That's what this channel is all about. And hopefully, if you haven't seen some of my other content, you'll go back and check it out. And hopefully it can benefit you in some way, shape, or form. Anyway, I appreciate your time watching this to the very end. Thanks for watching. Be on the lookout for more content dripping right here in the days, weeks, and months ahead. Thanks for the watch. We'll see you soon.